Hey guys, what's going on? It's Alex or Irons here, and today I bring you the gold Einhorn Revolving shotgun in Call of Duty Vanguard. Now, that was a mouthful to say, and that's what it's called. It's called the Einhorn Revolving. Yeah, it's the first shotgun you unlock. It's pretty decent. In the meta of the shotguns really early on in this game, this was one of the really good ones. It's up there with the combat shotgun and the Gracie auto. This thing is pretty strong, actually. I mean, if we were to look at the stats here, it does a little bit less damage than the combat shotgun. I just think that's the damage range, but it is faster and is more accurate actually than the combat shotgun. And I haven't used this Gracie auto yet. These two are pretty similar, this one just having less probably damage range and probably more recoil. And then the double barrel, that's a whole nother can of worms I'm gonna get to in the next video. Oof, the double barrel, wow. Anyway, so yeah, this Einhorn Revolving shotgun, it does have a blueprint that was in one of the battle passes. This was in the season 1 battle pass. Now, if you do have this, you are going to thank yourself heavily. If you don't have this, you might kick yourself a little, and I'll show you exactly why. But yeah, this thing's pretty good. I mean, it's very solid. It's kind of like the hip fire shotgun. You don't really want to ADS with the shotgun. I mean, you don't want to ADS with any of the shotguns, to be honest. But out of all of them, I think this one's probably the more hipfire one, at least out of all of the ones that I've used. Probably the most hipfire one. It does have gung-ho, which is very good. So you get that kind of like shipment and DOS house. Oh my god, they are perfect for this gun. It does not have a kimbo, so you know that's that. But it does have quick, so you can do quick and gung-ho together, give you that ridiculous speed. And you've probably seen the clips. I mean, come on, they are ridiculous. I mean, this thing can be so cheese. They've nerfed it. It's not as good as it was. I will tell you that right now, but that doesn't mean it's not good. This thing is still very powerful. Now, since this is the first shotgun that I've covered, I'm kind of rough. So sorry if this video seems a little rough around the edges. I kind of don't know exactly what to talk about, because if I'm going to be honest, it's kind of boring to use. I said it's good. That doesn't mean that I had fun with this gun. I wouldn't really use it past this point, literally at all. I think this entire shotgun class is just kind of boring. I mean, yeah, they're good, but I don't find it entertaining. I don't find it fun, especially the double barrel. But I mean, this Einhorn, I mean, it's decent. Okay, I would rather the combat shotgun, honestly. I just like having the pump shotgun rather than like the spam ones, so it's okay. It's kind of boring. That just kind of goes with the whole class, honestly. I have covered the combat shotgun. It's a really old video. I might redo it. It's like one of the first videos that I've done. Again, the shotgun meta, man, it was broken, so I kind of like rushed that and did that really quickly. So yeah, and I don't remember what I talked about, but yeah, the shotgun challenges: 300 eliminations, 100 off of the normal 400 that we've seen, 50 headshots, 50 multi-kills, still 30 bloodthirsties. This hasn't changed. And then the long shots are cut in half. I mean, it's kind of fine. They are shotguns, and oddly enough, it's the easiest class to get long shots with. You just kind of accidentally get them like all the time. So 50 long shots should be pretty easy. I didn't have any trouble with this, very surprisingly, honestly. I mean, this is literally the hardest challenge to get in this entire game, in my opinion. So it's really nice. I mean, 50 long range of sand, they're super easy. So I mean, this gun can get done in maybe a few hours, honestly. 100 close range, I mean, you're using a shotgun and ship Haas. I mean, what's left to say? That's easy. And then here we have 100 one-shot kills. If you're running core, this might be a little hard, but I think everybody running shotguns is in hardcore anyway, so this is a really easy one. And then here we have the last 3. 50 kills without taking damage. Again, just run hardcore and then just go on. I mean, it really doesn't, I don't think I need to say much here. Play hardcore, really easy. And yeah, the class on the screen is what you're using, or is what I used rather. I used the sawed-off barrel, the 16 gauge cylinder mag, and then a folding stock. So I think it's pretty quick, actually. You might get a couple movement speed buffs there. And then for the second one here, 100 ADS kills with these attachments. So yeah, you're going to be ADSing, you're going to be pre-firing. You don't get gung-ho, you get the rec proficiency instead. So again, this one might be a little tricky. You just want to be pre-aiming and pre-firing quite a bit. And the last one here, really easy. 100 hip fire kills with these attachments, and luckily gung-ho is in that. So yeah, another super easy one that you can instantly crush. But I mean, this is the last one I unlocked, and so here we are. I mean, this gun is probably the easiest gun I've gotten gold so far, because one of these challenges, you don't unlock the attachment at the level. You have to further level it up. I think it's this one. I want to say it's this one, and that's why I pointed out the blueprint. If you have that blueprint, you can get this challenge done. One of these, I can't remember. If you have that blueprint, you can get one of these done the second you unlock it, instead of having to further level up the gun. So if you have that blueprint, definitely use that for one of these. I cannot remember which one it is. I think it's the Mind Games one. I could be thinking of a different gun though, so I'm sorry about that, but it's one of these, I promise. And then the class for this one is what I'm rocking right here. It's just all hip fire. You could rock something else for the kit. I just do surplus because I like the extra XP. You could also do quick. You could also do fully loaded. Any of these really would be fine. But yeah, overall, honestly, one of the easiest guns you can get gold on in this game. So I think this would probably be one of a really easy gun. I mean, especially with double XP, I mean, you could get this thing done in a couple hours, I think, honestly. I mean, it's so easy to use. Now, if I had to compare this shotgun to any of the Cold War shotguns, I mean, I honestly couldn't. There's only like 3 in the game. It's not like the Gallo. It's definitely not like the Howler. I didn't really use the Street Sweeper. It might be like the Street Sweeper. You get that really long ADS time. So yeah, that's also one thing to mention. Not the ADS time, the reload speed. Sorry. So if we were to take this one off, I'll put it back on. But the reload speed, if we can see it here, is like 9 seconds long. It is so slow. So you kind of want to use this thing as like a one and done. You expect to shoot all of these shots and then just toss the gun, because the odds of you getting a 9-second reload off in hardcore are like next to none. So again, just spray your shots and then switch to your secondary. If you're working on pistols or you want to put that overkill perk on to work on another gun simultaneously, you can. I just did my pistols and rocket launchers when I ran out of ammo, so that's kind of what I did, because you're not going to be reloading, okay? You're just not. So get that out of your head. No reloading with this gun. It's a one and done thing, because it's not like a drop mag. You have to sit there and put each shell in the gun. So it's kind of like the striker from Cold War in that sense. Other than that, there's not much other to say about this. I mean, that's pretty much its only extreme kickback. I mean, all of these guns, all of the shotguns have an extreme like kickback. I don't know about this one yet. I haven't used it. This one is its reload speed. This one is its fire rate, and this one is just the entire gun. This is the whole fucking drawback. I mean, this gun sucks. This gun is so bad. Anyway, I haven't used this one yet, so I don't know. But this one looks like it's a feeder. This one looks like you feed it in. This one is probably gonna be more like the Gallo, in my opinion. Anyway, with that being said, let's go ahead and get into a game and get gold on the Einhorn Revolving shotgun. Also, Sledgehammer issue fixed. But if you look here, that's not actually my prestige. Because if we go here, we can see all prestiges. This prestige icon is actually this. It's kind of hard to notice, but I mean, you may have fixed it for some people. Mine's still bugged. Mine's still not accurate. Mine's still showing the, it's okay. It's fine. It doesn't really matter to me. I'm not very nitpicky. I'm just saying. So the thing about Gung Ho, yeah, so pretty much we are never going to reload. With Gung Ho, you kind of do want to pre-fire. You don't want to just sit here and, because you don't want your gun down all of the time. See how it's down right there when I start sprinting? See, if I had my gun up, I would have gotten him. So you do kind of want to pre-fire with Gung Ho. But it is really unfortunate because this thing has such a crap reload. Let's see if I can get a successful reload off. I have done it before. Thank you for not having high alert on. It is doable, but it is just so slow, so long. Couple more. One more. Yeah, I mean, this gun is just, it's really easy to use. I didn't really have many difficulties other than maybe the ADS challenge. If you don't have the, one of the challenges, if you don't have the blueprint, might be a little difficult, just having to use the gun with no challenges to go for it, other than just the ones you know already have unlocked. I mean, I don't imagine that there's any players that are still playing this game that haven't played Season 1, because I don't picture that. I'm not envisioning that. I also don't understand how my bullets aren't connecting here. I went to the eye doctor and they actually lowered my prescriptions. It's not affecting my gameplay. Anyway, guys, there it is. Ladies and gentlemen, gold camo unlocked on the Einhorn Revolving. There it is. Yeah, let's go ahead and finish out this game, and yeah, we'll see what it looks like. Okay, I didn't finish that game out. I lied. I just left right after. Ooh, I'm actually pleasantly surprised. I haven't seen this yet. Wow. I'm actually very pleasantly surprised with this. Interesting. Whoa, this could be cool. So yeah, that's what it looks like on this. Interesting. Wow, we got a lot of that, the like black steel. Anyway, guys, let's go ahead and get into a private game, and then we can see what gold looks like on this thing on a couple different classes and in a real game. Oops, I did not mean to do that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here it is, gold on the Einhorn Revolving shotgun. It is a big mouthful, I'm gonna be honest with you. Very nice. You have that two-part action, which looks very, very solid. Even the shotgun shells themselves are gold, so that's plus, I guess. I just really like the way the two-part looks on this gun. It looks very clean. Looks very nice, very nice. If you guys are new here, something I do in Vanguard is I like to show the camo off with several attachments on. So for the shotguns, this is the ADS build, and then I'll show a hipfire build, so you guys can, you know, see what the gun looks like and the camo looks like with different attachments. Also, one thing I did forget to mention is there actually is the small free round magazine for a much quicker reload speed. Just FYI. And here is that hipfire build. Now I did put on the largest magazine for this one, the 7 round, nice and girthy one. Still, a lot of the two-part, I mean, the gun looks very similar, even with different attachments. I mean, the gun looks the exact same to me. Anyway, guys, that's gonna wrap it up for this video. I know it's probably a shorter video, I mean, but this gun is like probably the easiest gun I've gotten gold for. I mean, it takes no time, super easy. I did find it a little bit boring, and I found all the shotguns to be just a little bit boring. Just not my playstyle, honestly. In my opinion, though, I'm sure you guys might have a blast with this gun. But anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please like it, as it helps me out in every single one of my videos. Comment if you have any ideas for what I should do next. Subscribe for more, and as always, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.